Hello, everybody. How are we all doing today? You're back with another episode of Cruisin the Planet. Today, we have only the singular co-host.
Yo, it's your boy Jake.
It's your boy Jake.
It is your boy Jake. I am here.
He has finally returned to us in singular form alone. Just to list off the top, a couple of things to go over real quick. We've got... Oh, jeez. Oh, no. My list is ruined. Christmas is making its way in. We've got a bit of an early stream for those of you podcast listeners. You'll have no effect. You'll just notice this is a bit of a shorter episode because we'll be able to burn through the list a little bit faster. However, YouTube audience, as you might know, and those currently listening into the stream, it is Wednesday, not Thursday, when we normally do our standard episodes. There is a reason for this. I'm going to be out of town on Christmas Eve because family.
It's Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas Eve.
Honestly, I don't think you need to justify it. I think I'm gonna be one of the few weirdos who is gonna actually be working on Christmas Eve.
Jake, I consider it admirable what you do.
Yeah.
So Christmas is upon us. Everyone knows this. If you're listening in on this during Christmas, shout out what your favorite present you got was. It can be anything. Adults get presents too.
Yeah.
I would be so surprised for anyone who got Cyberpunk, because apparently it's all falling apart over there.
Oh yeah, nah. It's yeah, I don't really know much about the new Cyberpunk game that's coming out. It looks like something I would enjoy, like in a couple months when they fix,
right?
They iron out all the bugs. But
looks
man,
fun. It looks like a lot of fun. I've been playing it actually. I've been playing it since day one. Got all of the relevant patches, updated drivers.
Yeah. Playing it on like a modern high-end PC.
My PC is the AMD version of an Xbox Series X.
Okay, so you're probably good enough.
That's the Well, I've been able to play at ultra settings while streaming it.
Well, fine.
I built my PC specifically to be able to do that though. And my buddies who are NVIDIA and GeForce have been experiencing a bit more issues with things.
Yeah, I mean, I have an NVIDIA driver myself, so I'm probably gonna wait a little bit, maybe for whenever it like comes on sale, maybe during the summer sale. I doubt it'll be on sale by then though, but who knows.
Well, they might. I mean, they already made all their money back, so they might not be worried about pushing profits any farther.
Yeah. And they also what's it called, since CD Projekt Red does own GOG, like they make a pretty good amount of money from that too, so
yeah, they
knows?
Might go on sale pretty soon. So if you got Cyberpunk, let us know. If you didn't get Cyberpunk, also let us know what you got for Christmas.
Sounds good.
I'm intrigued. I'm curious what college students want for Christmas.
Yeah, money.
Well,
I need to pay the bills. They say I need to eat food.
Nah, never. No one needs food.
No one needs food. All you need is video games.
I wanted to get into just the list of... Oh, somebody's outside.
Oh.
I don't know if it's Lance or not. They gave us a wave.
It's a ghost.
Well, speaking of the ghost. Not actually speaking of the ghost. I haven't heard anything of the station ghost in a while, actually. I think it's because we emptied out the storage room.
Yeah.
And they're having like a party up in there.
Yeah, I have a feeling that I feel like one of their items, like one of the items in there is haunted. Like it's like a relic.
Yeah.
And since we moved it, it's haunting like part of the station, but also part of the like the math building, because it's like kind of
more free.
Well, it's like the area effect, the AOE is just moved and shifted. Yeah. So
the zone of haunting is moved around.
It's I imagine it's kind of a like, it's more of like it's confused.
Oh yeah.
It's like oh, where?
It's like, hey, all right, let's calm down until everything settles.
Yeah.
Then we start haunting.
Sounds good.
Which means it's probably over in Kirk's office.
Probably is,
because it's not coming over to mess with us.
Okay, yeah. So it's probably, I would say, if I were to estimate, it's in Kirk's office, maybe the front desk area, and like the hallways. Probably something small. Okay. You know, probably nothing like. Who knows? Maybe it was one of the CDs Orion took. Oh man, if it was one of those promo CDs.
Orion.
Oh yeah, his house is gonna get haunted.
Poor Orion.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's gonna be a sad Christmas.
Or happy.
Yeah, well, you know what? If you need to get out of the house, and you still are in the Erath County area, and around Stephenville, I've got some fun events for you. 19 different blood drives.
That's a lot of blood.
That I don't know why. I did a little bit of preemptive research to see what was going on.
That's a lot of blood.
I only assume that it's all scattered around the area. I don't know if people need more blood right now. I know that blood storage is pretty difficult to get to, and it's pretty low.
I feel
especially O positive, O negative.
I feel like there's a lot of blood drives because I think the Camarilla is low. Therefore, since no one's going out at night because of the lockdown, the Camarilla is just oh well, this is just a good way to get some easy blood.
The Camarilla?
Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh.
Got him. I got him. Boom.
I've been legitimately blindsided. Audience, please. He's too smart for me.
Pray for my boy Ethan. He is going through he's going through the motions.
Vampire the Masquerade. Ethan, the game from the night.
Yeah.
The tabletop
the classic tabletop game that turned into one of the best RPG video games of all time. It's just one of those.
Just drop that in a hat.
Yeah, just drop that on you. If
you don't want to go to the blood drives in town, there is a community Christmas dinner happening. I got the specifics for that on Christmas Day, this Friday, at the First Baptist Church of Stephenville on 334 West Green Street. Everyone is welcome. There is no charge for meals. There is no charge for meals, but donations are accepted, and meals will be up for delivery or takeout. If you have information or need information, please call them at their number or head over to StephenvilleTexas.org, where you can get information about that. Is there somebody outside? I'm hearing clicks and clacks.
Oh, that's me. My bad.
Okay. I don't know if it's the person who came over to wave, because I'm
it's actually the ghost. It wasn't me.
Ah, jeez. As soon as you mention him, he's up and about. He's somebody called my name.
Yeah.
Present. I'm here, teacher. The other fun thing that you can do is on January 2nd from 2 to 4 p.m. At Penitentiary Hollow, there is going to be another Wild Walk. I know that when we had Cole on the episode, we talked a bit about trying to get all 3 of them at Lake Mineral Wells.
Yeah.
If you picked the other one, you didn't go to Lake Mineral Wells last time, you have another chance at that. It's going to be the Strenuous Walk, where you head around Penitentiary Hollow at Lake Mineral Wells State Park. That's happening January 2nd. So by the time you hear this, it'll be, I think, a week. Yeah, you have till next weekend.
Nice. From
the time of release of this podcast. Aside from that, let me just go through all these blood drives because I'm very intrigued. It's a very list-intensive episode, listeners, just a heads up.
Okay.
After this, we're going to talk a bit about the HBO Max and Warner Brothers controversy.
Oh, is there new controversy with Warner Brothers?
Yes.
I love controversy. It
involves movie theaters.
Ooh, I'm excited.
So, once we get done with the blood drives, listeners, stick around. I know that we've already made it past the... What mark? We've made it past the 9-minute mark, and so because I have access to all the analytics, I know that all the normal, or the people who clicked on this just to check out what it is, they're already gone. But
so yeah, now we can go into
now that all the normal people are gone, it's just you and me.
The cool kids. This is a cool kids club.
The cool kids are here.
Only
now.
The cool. At this point, if you're listening in, you're one of the cool kids. Yeah. You get to sit at the cool lunch table and wear your aviators. We're getting that paper.
You get to sit with your dirty boots up on the table, you animal. So I just wanted to go through all these blood drives because I think it's insane. I've never seen so many before in one grouping. So we've got one in Comanche Center. We've got SurePoint Emergency Center in Weatherford. Texas Health Willows in Weatherford. We've got a Film Alley in Weatherford. We've got Palo Pinto General Hospital in Mineral Wells. We have Mineral Wells Community Blood Drive at the Mineral Wells Family Center. The Cleburne Urgent Care Blood Drive in Cleburne, Texas. Hamilton Healthcare Systems in Hamilton. Lowe's Granbury Blood Drive in Granbury, Granbury's Masonic Lodge in Granbury, located at the Walmart, the Summit Church in Aledo Blood Drive, that's on Maverick Street in Aledo, Texas, HEB Granbury's Blood Drive in Granbury, Walmart Stephenville's Blood Drive in the Walmart in Stephenville,
the titular
Brock High School
Walmart.
in next to the High School of Brock, Texas, Weatherford College Blood Drive, Grace First Presbyterian Church Blood Drive in Weatherford, Keller Williams DFW Metro Southwest in Granbury, Weatherford College Blood Drive at the Health Science Building, Park Avenue in Weatherford, and finally Kaufman Leadership's Academy Blood Drive on England Street in Cleburne, Texas. So many, spanning from now till the end of January.
That's a lot of vampires.
They've all come into Texas.
I bet you they're all Ventru.
I don't know what that means, Jake.
Gotta replay Vampire.
I've never played it.
It's so good.
I know it is, but like, dude, I just made a Cyberpunk Red character.
Yeah.
He's a med tech. He fixes people with surgery.
He fixes people with surgery. Can he fix a broken heart?
Yes.
That is
easy.
so
Just
nice.
a couple of stitches and
Good.
Or a pump, a robot heart.
Or a hug.
Dude, no. He has no empathy for humans.
How can he fix a broken heart then?
He had his heart broken at a young age, you see.
Bless. God bless.
See?
That's a shame.
Yeah. His friends left him to go off and be corpos.
Oh, man.
And so he was stuck in the trauma team.
So now he's
Now he's a med tech.
There's a med tech.
He's like, he went nursing and everyone else went into business. You get me?
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on to a couple more of the more fun things now that we're done with the official stuff. Let's talk movies.
Movie time.
Some of these titles legitimately had me thrown for a loop. Didn't know that these were coming out. I was don't peek, Jake.
I'm peeking.
Don't do it.
I can't read from here.
Good.
I'm peeking.
Good, because you're gonna love it.
Okay.
All right, it's going to literally be your favorite thing.
It is going to just destroy me.
Oh, it will destroy you. Heads up, listeners, we do have a short episode, so this is probably going to be our last segment as well. I know that all of y'all on the stream hopped on, and we're looking for like a good long time. Unfortunately, Lance gave us...
Christmas.
It's Christmas. Let us go home.
It's officially Christmas.
Let us go see our family. Oh, you peeked it, Jake. You went too hard on the paint.
Did I? Oh, my bad.
It's all right. It's fine, because now...
it's art.
Warner Brothers says that as of 2021, all 2021 films will be streamed right away. 17 movies will each arrive in theaters and on HBO Max simultaneously. The biggest challenge yet to Hollywood's traditional way of doing business.
Man, do you think that movie theaters will be relevant in the future?
Yes.
Yes. Do you think they will still exist, but as a niche format like CD shops and DVD shops, where there's maybe one in every few towns, but it's like people don't really go there that much, except for enthusiasts?
I think that theaters are so integral to the classic.
The culture,
the American culture, I think, for high schoolers to young adults.
It's a meeting place
as well. It's a meeting place as well as prom.
Yeah.
Right after prom, we all went and watched a movie.
Yeah.
That was something that we did. As a high schooler, even in college, it's we got nothing to do. Let's go burn $20 and 2 hours. But really, you burn 4 hours because you hang out beforehand and you hang out afterwards, and
yeah,
it's it's a good structure for something to do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Do you think there'll ever be a point where it becomes an outdated and or niche thing, where only enthusiasts will be into? Because I don't think movie theaters will ever officially die, because they still have record shops.
Yeah,
but that's not in every town like they used to be. It's in since everyone just streams stuff now,
right?
It's a niche thing that you have to go to the Metroplex or go to Austin to do. Do you think there'll ever be a point where movie theaters will reach that period?
I think if it does get to that point, we're gonna see it's gonna turn into drive-in.
I don't see that because I see drive-in as a lot more niche than a regular movie theater. There's a lot more like of a setup required for a drive-in, you know?
Well, that's just it though. They require no maintenance.
Yeah. I mean, they require no maintenance, but I'm saying like there's like a whole it's like I would assume it's more expensive to own a what's it called? Like a lot for a drive-in theater. Not only that, you can only air so many movies at a drive-in theater at a time. It's one big screen.
Right.
You know, like I used to live in a town that has a drive-in theater. The Granbury has a drive-in theater, and every time I pass by it, they're only showing like 2 movies. You know, when like a traditional movie theater can like show like 6.
Right.
You know.
I see what you're on about.
Yeah. So
that
it's like
maximization.
Yeah, it's like. Drive-in theaters is definitely more of a niche thing. You know, there's a reason why like movie theaters aren't like every town. But like,
well, a lot of towns do have just their own independent film theaters.
Yeah, exactly.
Stephenville, we've got ours. They're not always an AMC or a Rave or a Regal.
Yeah.
So I see what you're on about. I think what's going to end up happening is it's just going to be I don't think theaters are going away.
You don't think they're going to go?
I really don't think they're going.
You don't even think it'll be like a niche.
Here's the deal. Warner Brothers did this thing with their streaming where you will automatically get films for a certain amount of time. I don't have the specific dates because I want to get into the titles because we're on a short.
Yeah, we're on a short time, so
we're on a short time schedule.
Absolutely.
Theaters are in response undercutting all of their ticket prices down to like $3 to $5 a piece.
That's really good. But that doesn't matter because are they still overcharging for popcorn?
Yeah, that's how they make their money.
Exactly. You know, it's like a
I like theater popcorn, Jake.
I like theater popcorn too. I just don't like the price.
I'm fine with it. Especially if I got a $3 ticket.
Hey, I'll still buy.
You know what I mean?
Look, I'll buy the popcorn.
You're just not gonna go for every single film.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, bud. Now, if I'm gonna spend $3 to go see the new Wonder Woman movie or the new King Richard, like, I might get a large popcorn and a soda.
Sure.
Because I have like,
look, if I'm getting popcorn, I'm getting soda.
Ticket's not $15. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I spent as much money on the food as I did on my ticket. I'm not doing that anymore. There's a freedom to this budget where they're just going to. I think the theaters are having like a perfect reaction to this. Yeah. Where I could go in and watch. Okay. Do you want me to start going through some of these titles?
Yeah.
We've got like 17 titles here. Some of them are going to throw you for an absolute loop. Some of them you might already know what's coming up.
All right.
The Little Things, January 29th.
Okay.
Tom and Jerry, February 26th.
That I'm excited about.
The Many Saints of Newark, March 12th.
Okay.
Mortal Kombat.
New Mortal Kombat movie. That could be either
April
really
16th.
good or really bad.
Godzilla vs. Kong. I'm excited about that one.
That could be good.
May 21st.
Okay.
The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It.
Not excited for that
June 4th. In the Heights, June 18th.
Okay.
Space Jam: A New Legacy.
Are you kidding me?
No. July 16th.
Space Jam. Michael Jordan was in the first Space Jam, right?
Yes.
I'm getting that right. Is he coming back? Is he reprising his role?
I don't know.
I hope he reprises it. The only person I can see, like, who has like enough of a mimetic power to like kind of do the same thing would be like Shaquille O'Neal. Like I could see Shaquille O'Neal replacing
LeBron James.
Okay, that I'll accept it. I will accept that.
Here it is. Space Jam 2, an upcoming animated live-action film. It is a sequel. LeBron James as well as Don Cheadle.
Oh boy.
And Sonequa Martin Green and Cedric Joe, along with all the Looney Tunes characters.
It's not Space Jam if it doesn't have. Does it have the aliens?
I don't think so.
Oh no! But what
I heard is that LeBron James and Don Cheadle are fighting against each other, and they go through other movies.
I'm interested. I'm not sure if I'm.
I want to see how they're pulling this off.
I am definitely
very excited.
I'm definitely intrigued. Like it's piqued my interest. I don't know if it's going to be as much of a masterpiece as the original Space Jam because Space Jam. It's a masterpiece, you know.
You interested in comic books?
Personally, no, but Lance is probably listening. So
we got another Suicide Squad.
Oh my god, I'm not excited for that.
You didn't like the old Suicide Squad, Jake? What happened?
I didn't even bother watching it, man.
But but all of the marketing was just the song "Heathens" by 21 Pilots.
I don't even really like 21 Pilots that much, honestly.
Jake.
I know, right?
Jake, are you even a modern man?
Yeah.
Do you know what high school is?
Yeah. Oh, they weren't into that when I was in high school. They were into other stuff.
Oh.
Or maybe they were into that and I just didn't talk to normies.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
You were rather secluded once you came
I had
in.
my clique. And we were all weirdos.
And you rolled it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's one that I'm very excited for.
Okay.
Dune.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm scared.
Have you seen the trailer?
No, I have not.
We're gonna watch we're gonna have to watch the trailer after this episode. We won't be able. No live unboxing, audience. Sorry, but I'm gonna show you the Dune trailer.
I feel like Dune could work now, because that's the thing. That's always been one of those books that's just like hard to adapt, and it's just never been able to be adapted well. I need to read Dune. I haven't actually read Dune. I know like the story.
You just need the first 3 books.
I know after a certain time it's like written by the brother who like just kind of sold out.
Here's some images for
my
you.
friend Ryan from high school, who I keep up with from time to time. Not really. I'll see if he every time I'm in Granbury, I see if he's available. Yeah. But he was really into Dune. That was like his favorite book series.
So we've got directed by Dennis
the Menace.
Oh no, I don't. It's French Canadian. So I'm having trouble with it. Denis Villeneuve. We're gonna go with that.
Okay.
It's the classic Frank Herbert book put in. It's got Timothée Chalamet.
All right.
As the main character, Leto Atreides.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got Rebecca Ferguson, I believe is the mother character. We got Oscar Isaac, Josh Brolin, Stellan Skarsgård, Dave Bautista,
ooh,
Stephen McKinley Henderson, Zendaya, David Dastmalchian, Chang Chen, Sharon Duncan Brewster, Jason Momoa, Charlotte Rampling, Javier Bardem, all top listers.
I'm excited.
And it's only so did you watch the old Dune?
I have not.
1980s Dune?
I have not.
I have. Boy, is it slow. Boy, is it not good.
Yeah, that's what I heard, is that Dune is just like the thing I've always kind of like.
Here's the thing. The book's great.
Yeah.
That movie's bad.
That's what I've heard, is like the series is like impeccable.
Oh, they're only doing the first half.
Ooh.
In this, they're only doing the first half. Are they going to be
making a sequel at least?
It depends on how well this goes, because Dune is so large.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I understand, yeah.
Based on what I've seen, I'm very excited for this.
Okay.
I am very excited.
I am excited too. Like, reasonably excited. Yeah. I do plan on seeing this. But like I said, I also haven't read the actual book. I really want to. Like, it looks like
taking a lore cut down of it.
I kind of want to like actually read the book. Normally I would do just a lore breakdown, but Dune seems like one of those things that I would just be really interested in. Yeah. You know? But yeah. I might end up seeing it before I actually dive into the book, but I do plan on reading the book.
Sick as.
Yeah.
Let's get back into the list of stuff. Just checking on the stream.
Okay.
So after Dune, we have Elvis.
All right.
This is the one that is apparently going to break all of the other ones, all the other Rocket Man and
I know there's a term for it and I am blanking on the term.
Yeah.
It's I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, it's always the exact same movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it's like, they're down on their luck, and then they gotta they have their breakthrough moment, and then everything goes great, but then everything turns kind of sour.
Why am I blanking on that name? That's gonna kill me. I know what it's called. Biopic.
Yes, a biopic.
Biopic, yeah.
Yeah, this is a biopic of Elvis, and this is apparently going to be the one that fixes all biopics.
Really?
I don't agree with it.
Yeah?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
We got King Richard coming up. Don't know very much about that one.
Isn't that wouldn't that King Richard? I'm trying to think. Would that be another biopic? Because for some reason that makes me think of
King of England.
Oh, never mind. I guess I was thinking of Little Richard. But then again, putting two biopics
King
out.
King Richard movie. Oh, it's a Will Smith.
Okay.
Biographical drama.
What's it about? Who's it about?
Oh my goodness. This is the film following Richard Williams, the father and coach of tennis players Venus and Serena Williams.
Okay, I gotcha.
King Richard is about the king of tennis.
All right.
Sick as.
I don't know if it'll be as good as Prince of Tennis, the I think it's manga. I know it's an anime. I've never seen it.
I don't know what you're talking about, bud.
It was a sports anime. I don't watch sports anime.
Matrix 4.
Are you kidding me?
No.
That's got to be bad.
I mean,
that's got to be bad. I'm sorry. Is there evidence that it would be good?
They did a helicopter scene downtown, and it looked pretty crazy.
Is that at least starring Keanu?
Let's pull up the IMDb.
Because last I checked, Neo died in the third movie. I swear to God, if this is one of those cases to where it's a prequel...
Stars Keanu Reeves. Apparently it's in the real world.
You mean the real...
I don't know.
The real world in the Matrix is the post-apocalyptic hell world that has all the machines, you know?
Yeah. It's only being directed by one of the Wachowski sisters.
Okay.
It's got a couple of
writers. That scares me. If it was both of them, I'd be okay, this could be good. But even then, I would still be on the edge because the first Matrix is an action movie masterpiece. It just is. It's
right.
It's the greatest action movie of all time. Second and third.
It is the definition of modern action piece.
100%. But the second and third are notoriously unnecessary. You know,
here's some photos. Got motorcycle.
I'm honestly not excited for that one.
No, you worried?
I'm very worried. I am very worried. I think...
to be completely honest.
Yeah?
Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss look very tired.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
They look very tired.
Yeah. I think
could be part of it though. Could be the Matrix has done an update, another update and scan, and now it's the modern day.
Yeah.
And then Neo came back because he's the chosen one.
Have you seen the Animatrix?
I love the Animatrix.
It's
so much.
It is so
the one episode where it's got the girl with the star tattoo on her cheek, where the kids are running around in that room that's full of anomalies.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That really is peak.
The two that I specifically remember is the whole origin story one, which is the one everyone knows.
Right.
And the one of the guy who is in a track race and he races so well that he almost breaks the Matrix.
Oh,
you know?
I forgot that one.
That's the one.
I can't remember that right now.
It's he doesn't break the Matrix, but he runs so fast and exerts so much energy, he kind of wakes up for a second. You know?
I have to rewatch the Animatrix now.
I gotta rewatch it too, man.
Dang it. Okay, we gotta finish this. So, Judas and the Black Messiah. No idea what's up with that one. It's also to be determined. Malignant, no clue. Reminiscence, no clue. Those Who Wish Me Dead, no clue.
No clue.
I'm not familiar with those titles. I didn't have enough time to look into all of them because I was blown away by the fact that we're getting Tom and Jerry, Mortal Kombat, Godzilla vs. Kong, another Conjuring, Space Jam, Suicide Squad, Dune.
Space Jam is definitely the one I'm most excited
I think my mom was excited about King Richard, so I knew about that one.
Yeah.
Matrix 4. Like, there are some crazy titles coming on here.
Yeah.
Some literally insane stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff that I would not have known. And you can go watch all of them for like $5.
Yeah. Dang.
Because Warner Brothers decided that it was going to cut a lot of movie theaters, try and cut a lot of movie theaters out by, out of contract, putting everything into streaming on its own.
Wow.
And it's not like you're going to be able to have access to them entirely on HBO Max anyways. They're doing some sort of system where they're cutting you out after like 30 days. You get access to it on HBO Max for a bit, and then it bops away.
Yeah.
Unless you purchase it, I think. So...
Interesting.
Crazy, right? I saw the list and I was like,
genuinely
whoa!
more interesting than I thought. Like, I'm not a big movie guy, so when you said movies, I was kind of like, oh boy, I don't really have a lot of experience with movies.
No, I knew that this one would send you Jake.
I was like, Space Jam? They're doing another one.
Ethan,
oh
please.
My God, I can't handle it.
Ethan, you gotta let us go, please. Yeah, I was like, yeah, Tom and Jerry, and you're like, oh, sick. And I was like, Mortal Kombat, and you're like, whoa, Ethan, what did you put in the soup?
Mortal Kombat is either going to be really good or really bad.
Godzilla. Here, let's take
it's either going to be really good or really like comedically bad.
I want it to be similar to that Machinima series that they did.
Yeah. There's like a long time ago, I forgot what movie it was, but there's a Mortal Kombat movie that had like an exceptionally top 5 best worst acting moments, where it was like she was like mother, you're alive, too bad you will die. It's such a classic. It is. It's like classic, just bad cinema.
So bad that it's good.
Yeah.
Trying to find set pictures, but we're not getting any. Looks like they're keeping this production on hard lockdown, which means we are really just gonna see amazing or all right. You know what I mean? Like everything's on real lockdown. Because if I try and look this up, all I'm getting is old Mortal Kombat stuff.
Yeah.
So, yep, there you go. So people, for the stuff that I'm interested in, you got Tom and Jerry. I just always loved watching Tom and Jerry.
Oh, Tom and Jerry's great. Tom and Jerry's just like a
daytime weekend television.
Is it gonna be like a animated in like a 2D, or will it be like a CG thing? Like, that's the thing that's like kind of scaring me, is I can't see CG Tom and Jerry working all that well.
Uh-oh. The word live action is in there somewhere.
Oh, ooh, no. Is this gonna be like the Smurfs?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh, it's gonna be like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I can see that working.
That makes the most sense.
Yeah, I don't know if it will work. It's definitely
it's all in how they can get those effects to lay up right.
Because like Who Framed Roger Rabbit was like, if they can pull off the same kind of magic they did, like if they can hit the lamp, you know, like what that like movie term means, right?
No.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit, there's a scene in the movie where anytime like hitting the lamp is referred to as, like, in movie terminology, as an act of like going the extra mile to make something like just more spectacular in like a minute way.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because there's a scene,
the detail work.
Yeah, like very, very good, just like beautiful detail. And the reason why is because there's a scene in Who Framed Roger Rabbit where I forgot who, but someone hits a lamp like above them, and it swings back and forth, and the shadow like on the animated Roger Rabbit is like going in and out, and it's something they didn't like need to do, but it makes it so much more, you know. It's something that like was just kind of
bumping the lamp.
Yeah, bumping the lamp, that's what it is. If they can do something, if they could do stuff, if they can bump the lamp in this Tom and Jerry movie, it will probably be one of the best animated / live action like films of all time. You know, the thing is I don't know if they'll be able to achieve that, because like they'd really have to go the extra mile for it.
Right.
You know?
Well, it is Tom and Jerry.
It is Tom and Jerry.
Like Tom and Jerry, it always ends up doing some level of cool quality.
There was that one really weird movie that was Tom and Jerry where it was kind of, God, I forgot what the plot even was, but that one was bad. But other than that, I can't really disagree with you.
Yeah, I think Tom and Jerry always tries to put the effort in because they wait and do them, and it's like everyone who does the Tom and Jerry's is always a level of like not a fan, but it's a level of like I'm familiar with this IP.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the unlike like Marvel nowadays where everyone has to know like everything, the lore of everything about everything.
I mean, Tom and Jerry, there's no real lore needed. It's a cat trying to catch a mouse. It's like it's a tale as old as time itself.
Yeah.
But it's what
just
they do.
Just a classic idea.
Well, it's like a classic sitcom-y violence.
Right.
You know, like all you need with Tom and Jerry is Tom, Jerry, and classic sitcom-y violence.
And cartoon physics.
Yeah, like that's part of, if you don't have cartoon physics, you don't have slapsticky violence.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to see Tom get hit on the head with a shovel, and then when the shovel comes off, I want Tom's face to be shaped like a shovel.
To be melted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want there to be...
I want him as he's running to like pull his legs up over himself. So he's able to like dodge something.
I want a dog house.
I want Jerry to pull a gun.
100% I want Jerry to pull a gun. Are you kidding me? I want Jerry to pull a gun, shoot Tom in the face, and then it's just like black smoke.
Yes.
It's like classic, just classic Tom and Jerry.
Yes.
100%.
I'm honestly kind of excited for it. That'll be like the uptick.
I want Tom to take a shotgun, stick it into a mouse hole, and it curves up and points at him.
Yeah.
The classic meme.
Or like he just gets a funnel and like gets it to fly back out at him.
Yeah. Like just like classic Tom and Jerry shenanigans. If it can do that, I'll be happy with it.
I'd be so happy.
That's all. Like that's the thing is you really have to try to mess up Tom and Jerry to mess it up. Like the movie that was bad, like the specifically bad Tom and Jerry movie that I'm blanking on the name of is bad.
We'll look it up later.
It's bad specifically because it's trying to be like a serious plot.
Right.
That's not Tom and Jerry.
Nah.
Like the classic
Tom and Jerry has no genuine consequences.
Like the classic Tom and Jerry movie, I would say is the race.
Yes.
That is like peak, like taking that formula, expanding on the formula. Yes. In a way that fits the original message of Tom and Jerry, which is, God dang, this cat really wants to kill this mouse.
Right. But then he's the only one that gets to do it. It's like older brother, little brother in a way. Yeah. Of just like, I am going to beat the bricks off of you, but that's my job.
Yeah, that's my privilege.
Don't you dare. Because, like, sometimes Jerry will go and get a dog, but then when the dog really starts getting in on him...
Oh, no, the dog is a very important dynamic. I don't think it's necessary, but, like, the dog...
It would be a cool way to be able to see him in the background doing something with his son. You remember that?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the reason. That's the reason why Spike always worked really well with Tom and Jerry. Was, like, he didn't hate... Like, he didn't, like, go after... Tom, he didn't go after Jerry.
Yeah.
He was literally just like a mediator.
Yes.
He was like you people, you're out of pocket.
He's the neighbor.
Yeah. He's
the neighbor who's like out in the yard with his son, just relaxing, and these fools come in and mess with his kid, and he's like, "All right,
I'm gonna have to kill you now. You're dead.
But you've done this.
You have crossed the line that is sacred to me. Therefore, you are going to have to pay with your life."
And it was obvious too, cause come on.
Yeah. I'm excited for Tom and Jerry.
You
got me hyped for Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? Well,
you got me hyped for Tom and Jerry.
Sorry, Jake, you gotta wait till February 26th.
That's a long time to wait.
It is a long time to wait.
I can wait though.
But you know what you don't have to wait for? Christmas. Yeah. Christmas is upon us, and if you ever wanted to, there is no better time than to give blood in Erath County. You got 19 different options. You'll be able to give blood at all of those locations that we mentioned earlier in the podcast. So many different places. I don't know why. I assume it's because people aren't going in and doing it, so they're having more.
Vampires.
It's the vampires. Jake's on it. Jake's 100% on it. That's why he's going missing over Christmas. Let me just pull up my finishing notes here.
Not yet.
Linus.
Go ahead.
Listeners, viewers, we come to a close on this here episode. If you showed up late or wish to revisit us, you can find this show on our YouTube channel at Tarleton Radio, or as a video, or listen in on iTunes, Spotify, and anywhere you get podcasts. I'm on to you, Lav V. I noticed you started finding other things. I'm pretty sure you're a frickin' person using FFmpeg. For updates about the show and other interesting things we make here at the station, follow us on all of our links in the description. This has been your episode of Cruisin the Planet, where you can find something to do in and around Stephenville every week. Unfortunately, it's mostly just been blood drives and those 2 events that are happening outside of town, that Christmas lunch, if you have nowhere to go for Christmas, and the Penitentiary Hollow Walk, which I believe is reservation focused. Go check ahead of time. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to recommend to your friends, not our friends. Our friends already know. And if you have any questions or suggestions, ask them in the comments, or as a review of the show if you have the ability to do so. Goodbye, everybody. Nice.